Yes, peoples, welcome back to another episode of the Stockroom podcast, where I'm joined in a different location by I'm joined by Michael and Bolu and the owners of the prestigious. You might have seen them on TikTok. You might have been part of their 99p YouTube sensational videos, or you might have seen the owner selling 1,500. Oh no, 1,500. Let me just put a lot of money on dunks.
Big banks.
You might have seen him in his various. I'm joking. Or you may have seen Moses' crazy fit pics.
Yeah, you might have seen that.
All
the
over.
bags, all the kimonos. I'm not sure what you've seen.
All the hats.
Hey.
But guys, we are today, thanks to you two, in London Sneaker Club. This is where we'll be hosting this podcast from. So, as a normal tradition, guys, let's start off with Michael and Bolu. How are you guys today?
Hey, it's been an eventful day. Had work, had driving
What
lessons.
are you
doing driving lessons?
I've been doing driving lessons since you guys been getting on to me. I've obviously had to, buck up my ideas and decide to get behind the wheel again. Again, because I took a break.
Or the first time? Sorry.
No. I started before the pandemic, and then the pandemic just messed up.
Oh.
I have to redo my theory.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
You have to read your.
I have to. It expires in May. I can't book a test before.
Do you know how long, guys? Do you know how long it takes for a theory to
years.
expire? No, it's free.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
3.
So
I can't even
Let me tell you, I passed May 2020.
Wow.
Just after we came, May 2021, sorry.
Yeah.
And then I went back to uni.
Yeah.
My parents were like, I don't think you should do your lessons out in Birmingham because you live in London. I was like,
It's smarter to do it in Birmingham, can't I?
I know, because it's quite isn't it?
Yeah.
But hey,
And
sometimes you choose to listen to the gang and it was...
I know. Like, who are they? They're acting like your parents or something. Like, who are these people? Like, you come downstairs, oh, you can't call me mum.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Not spoke about that, sorry. I was having a conversation with my mum, and then she was telling me today that, so I address her as mother sometimes when she annoys me.
Yeah.
So she was telling me today that apparently now we can't be calling our parents mothers because of it attaches
Is this a new social stigma thing?
Yes.
Wait, hang on. Before you carry on, will you get cancelled if you keep going?
Real question.
I'm looking out for you, bro.
I'm just edit it out.
I like your hat today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where did you get it from?
My mother got it for me.
Oh,
Really?
And we're back. You know, you try to save someone and they jump back in the water.
Apparently it's just it's attached to a dark time in history. So yeah, allegedly, mother, yeah.
Dark time in history, what, like 2003? Like, what?
No.
Wait, that's 2003 though.
No, just because it's like a dark time where you call people mothers. Like,
Yeah, that's
Hey man,
news of the day, man.
okay, alright.
Crazy. Where'd you get the hat from though, seriously?
Lids.
First.
Shout out to Lids.
First.
Yeah, I guess you took over Michael's intro.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just stepping off me. It's fine.
Good.
Ryan, Moses, how are you guys today? What's up?
Good, yeah, very good. Yeah. Had a good day. Yeah.
So, anything crazy today, or it's just been a casual day?
Nothing really, I don't think.
Sold a pounder.
Yeah.
That was fun.
We'll
Everyone's
get onto that.
favourite.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask you about those actually, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Because anyway, we'll get into it.
And nowadays I'm seeing security guards at the door. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. I've changed up a little, honestly.
No, it's to protect me from the customers.
Or to protect the customers from you.
Yeah. That's that way around.
Take you around. The Paris dunk. That check really good, man.
Hey, you know.
Hey. The lobster covered the fees for 2 years.
or getting on to Moses' antics of being asked how much.
Wait, what?
The guy that interviewed you.
Oh, bro. I swear to God, the amount of.
I don't know why you didn't add the store's name in it when you were talking about it.
You know what? Because it didn't really come to mind.
Yeah.
Like,
what actually happened?
So, I think this was like a random Monday, and in January.
It was a brisk walk, so I could
It
tell.
was
you
a
were
brisk
late.
walk. Yeah. So I was definitely late. And I had my hoodie up, and I had my hat on and everything.
Kanye swag. Go on.
Why does everyone say that? Like, I don't. I was on my way to work, kind of late, and he stopped me.
Don't let Ryan.
And, he was later than me.
Yeah.
So as far as he knows, I was on time. As I'm walking, he just stops me like, "Yo, if you had a business, what would you make a business about?" And I said, "Trades." And then he just kept going on, and I was just walking to work, and I just see the guy following me with the whole camera crew.
Did you not see the camera crew?
No, I saw the camera crew. But like, I'm just so used to it, like camera crew following me. Like,
Sorry.
So I had like wasn't there, innit? You know. I'm just walking, and then they follow me from Carnaby Street up to where ALB is.
That's quite a long walk.
That's not a short walk.
That's quite a long walk.
Yeah. And then
they probably thought you were featuring the sneakers. Like everyone was looking at you thinking, "Who's this guy getting followed by a camera?"
Hey, something coming soon. Something coming soon.
Period.
And yeah, he just kept following me, made me sign a release form, and I was like, alright, cool, yeah, safe, blah, blah, blah. And then a couple weeks later, I just see him tag me. I was like, okay, cool, it's just on Instagram.
Oh, it took a couple weeks to...
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was like the next day.
No.
Ryan didn't even know this.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was the next day.
No, it's just some time, and then I just get a bunch of people messaging me. And, you know, like... They try doing that joke every time. I was like, "Oh, what would you do if I get you?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. You know that Chris Paul moment? Yeah. Where Steve Kerr makes a joke and then he's just that's me. It's still to this day. Like, no matter who you think you are, to me, I'm still gonna do that. Yeah, exactly. Like, my dad could do it. I'm still gonna be like, you know. But the thing is, my dad did send it to me from TikTok. I don't know how he found it.
My dad's on TikTok as well, and it confused me.
My dad's not even on TikTok. I'm not even on TikTok.
And your dad just saw it.
And he just somehow found it. I think maybe someone that he knew.
It was an auntie.
Yeah,
an auntie said
100%. They probably put it on like their WhatsApp story.
Yeah,
they definitely put on their WhatsApp story and like,
Is this your son?
Exactly.
What side is this? What? Because you're half.
Mom's from Ghana, dad's from Uganda.
Okay, so it's your Ugandan?
Yeah, Ugandan side. Okay. Maybe. I've had some family members hit me up about it. Yeah, they think that now I have the 80,000.
Yeah, you have money. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah,
but they don't see me on TFL every day.
Well,
like, let's be honest. You know?
Moses, you have money.
Exactly. Business.
And then they see Ryan's.
Just give them a job.
They see Ryan's TikTok and they're like, oh. They must clearly have money.
So this is who you work with, right? That's nice.
Nah, not even. But yeah, that was kind of it, you know. Cool guy, like I still haven't responded to his DM, but you know, cool guy.
No.
Yeah.
Ryan, how's your TikTok going? Because I came across it randomly, and I recognized the voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wait a second, I know who this is. So how did that start for you?
I honestly don't even know. I was going to do one big sneaker buy.
Right.
Okay.
And I just...
I'll at Ryan's TikTok in the same.
Yeah, and I never had the intention of creating TikTok content, but I documented a few stages across the buy-in, driving there, the pairs, we were doing some paperwork.
Which one was that one? Do you remember?
This was what... I mean, I'd done TikToks earlier than that, but they were just...
Which one was the first one that blew up?
This was the first one that blew up. I'd done a few other ones, and I think I was private, so I don't think... I don't think they could get any... I think they were getting like 10 views, 10 likes or something. And then I was going to do this big buyout, and I just thought it would be... Because the watch guys in New York, it was kind of similar to them. They buy in expensive things, and people like that content. Yeah. So I thought, maybe I should document this. And I filmed a few snippets of the whole process. And then it went kind of crazy. So then I did a few more after that when a few crazy pairs came in. Yeah. I think we even had I think I bought and sold one of these. Yeah. So I've done a few videos like that of when big ticket items come in. Yeah. And then a couple like reviews of just normal sneakers, which don't really do anything. People want to see this. Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't realise that Nikes can go for a lot of money. So that kind of content I think goes viral pretty quickly because they send it to a friend and say, wow,
I've got this stuff.
Yeah, here's a Nike that's just gone for 10, 20 or 30,000 pounds.
Yeah. And then they keep always justifying like, oh, but it was made here, so why is it this? Well, once you understand, It's never that.
So I just carried on doing it like in separate to the shop basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Because funny enough, yeah, you say separate to the shop. So I went to go see our friend Frank. He's a barber, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, like I saw this guy on TikTok. I think he's the guy that sells all the pairs to Proxy. I'm like, sorry, London Sneaker Club. I'm like, okay, like send me the TikTok later on, innit? So he sends it to me. And I see the thumbnail and I see the nails, I'm like, that's Ryan.
Yeah, that's right.
So I play the video and I'm like, that's Ryan. So I'm like to him, bro, this isn't some random buyer. This is the guy that owns it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, I never really say, so I think
Why
people
not?
assume that.
Tag them?
I don't know. It just started off as come and see this expensive shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then he realised the shop page was connected to obviously London Sneaker Club, but he didn't put 2 and 2 together until.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, does London Sneaker Club know about this guy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell them. But
There's always a guy in London Sneaker Club just buying shoes.
Yeah.
Just selling shoes.
yeah.
So Ivan, obviously moving on from Ryan, how are you, bro?
I'm good.
No, don't ask Iman how he is anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because yesterday, when we were out, when we were meant to go to the Axel Aragata event,
Yes.
he said that, I asked him how he said, I don't care, don't ask me how I am anymore.
That-
So
hey,
from now on,
You
don't
know,
ask me how you are
you know
anymore.
that's called, it's called toxic masculinity. Bro.
Yeah.
I said, don't ask me how I am. Don't care about my mental health. What the heck?
Listen. I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you very much.
No, no, yes.
I'm
The
fine.
side eye is killing me.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
No one cares, brother.
Alright, cool. Let's
Why even?
No, I didn't do anything.
But the Matrix is coming.
The Matrix. Hey.
Bringing it back to the shoes that Ryan. So let's talk about the shoes that we have on feet, and we'll talk about what's there. So Michael, do you want to start? What do you have on feet?
I have a humble pair of Air Jordan 4s.
Those are the worst shoes I've ever seen. Go on.
Hater. I think they're great. I like the pattern. It's not the most practical shoe in terms of colour, I won't lie. It's kind of like, it's not purple, it's not brown, it's brown.
Burgundy.
It's not even burgundy. It's not even wine, it's just brown.
It's like a dead plum.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like the plum isn't alive anymore. Like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to do that to your shoe.
No, it's fine. That's the best way to
It's
describe
bad.
it.
Can I roast the shoe?
Let's
You want to roast the shoe?
Yeah,
I
so
don't
like.
even know if I'd call it brown.
Yeah, because I think like the best part of the shoe is the part that no one can see. It's the inside.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, that's like the best part. But like, yeah,
And it's not even the best ammo yet.
I know. And how much? What was retail? More than 5. They were like, nah, 200 not enough. Let's take the 5 as well.
Yeah.
No chicken and chips for him. You know? Like, that's exactly what I you know?
Hey, I like them, man.
They're bad shoe.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
See the way it's
Let
like,
them
you
deal.
find it.
No, you wear it well. Personally, never mind.
I'm wearing my first official purchase of the year.
Nice.
Yeah, Reimagine
So,
Streets.
are you planning to sell them to Sneaker Club now, or?
You don't even want to ask about where he bought it from before you talk about where he
Oh,
said
I haven't said anything. I haven't included anything.
What?
We will not take this shoe. For his sake, for our sake, we will not take this shoe. No,
Before we all get blocked.
How much? No.
So yeah, Polly, how do you find it? Do you like it?
It's interesting though. I did go half the size down.
Good.
But you know, like it still look huge. You know, it is what it is.
What size are you?
I'm a 12. These are 11.5.
No, seriously, what size are you?
He's a big
Like, we get it, you know? Like,
Hey.
Yeah.
Boy, thought he was running from the allegations today.
There's more people to cuss your big feet.
I had to put in the head of the Bigfoot Association in my bio now. I had to really embrace
Own
it.
it.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Let's move on to Ryan. What have you got for us? Oh, listen, everything else, the whole outfit makes up for what's on your feet right now.
You're not even seeing the detail, bro.
No, it's an old school van.
Yeah.
but, no,
Yes,
It's the Dover Street Market checkerboard one.
Collaboration pieces.
I would wear the normal one if I had the normal one. It's just
Oh.
Yeah.
But these are just there and just water, right?
I mean, I will need to buy. This has got holes in the bottom now, so I need to go buy
Another one.
the normal one. No, not the Doge
So
one.
he couldn't buy the Panda Dunk, so he's bought the Supreme.
Yeah.
The Supreme Dunks, yeah.
Wait. You get that? Because he doesn't want to buy the white Air Force, so he wants Supreme Air Forces. Is that guys on camera? Hey Moses, how many pairs of Supreme Air Forces do you own right now?
Yes.
You know what I hear it though. I don't want the Supremes because I'm not going to buy normal ones.
I can't lie.
Double
Right
up
now,
is friendly. What Moses has is a crazy obsession that doesn't make sense.
I think I've got 4 pairs on ice.
On ice?
On ice?
I only have one on ice.
Yeah, 4 pairs on ice.
4 pairs on ice, 2 in rotation, 1 on sale.
No, I hear it. If you come again, I'm actually going to get
They're in store again. I saw them today.
Just the sign down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because like, you know, like Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
like with his pairs, like Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
kind of,
You hear it.
kind of like doing that.
Makes
you
sense
know?
with it.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I'll like sell it for what I paid.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just a recycling thing.
Yeah.
So it's not really like I'm spending loads of money on just buying a shoe and taking a loss and buying a shoe and taking a loss. Like I'm still, as I said, still paying TFL in it.
True.
So
Humble beginnings.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. 97 bucks, 34, appreciate you.
Please don't give your location.
Oh, that's actually a good shout. That's actually a good shout. But yeah, I mean, I love a cheeky pair of white Air Forces. You know, yeah.
I'm moving on to Moses. What have you got for today? Because this is a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, these are crazy.
This is a bit ridiculous.
These, I think these deserve a round of applause because
That's a big dripper, Magnum sipper.
it's a cool shoe. It's a great shoe.
it's a great
It's a fantastic shoe. It's a bit of a showstopper. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm downplaying it so much, but shout out to Lorenzo,
Nice
Lorenzo
shoe.
OG on Instagram. He did my Jordan 5s.
Which ones were they? Were they
These are the sale ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the sale
Good
ones.
canvas.
Sorry?
It's a good canvas.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it catches colour very well.
Yeah.
This is actually the first time I'm ever wearing them.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh, hey, anything for you guys.
He's even done the tag.
He even did.
Yeah.
When I saw the tag, I was like, yo.
I know. I think that's my favorite part of the whole shoe.
Bro.
That's the only part of the shoe. Yeah, it's sick. So
It's
yeah,
incredible, yeah.
shout out to Lorenzo. And,
Do you
I love pair of fives.
wear the tag, or is it just because it's this pair?
I wear the tag. Like, I work, and so I need people to know that I worked for them.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
I'll keep the tag on.
Yeah.
Email the tag. Email, you can get the tag. You didn't get
You
the
know,
tag.
everyone's gonna say it's pointless.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? You didn't get a tag?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I just remembered.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my off-white flash from here. I just nicked it.
Oh,
You just remembered me. You
Oh,
just
nice.
reminded me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you keep the tag. Everyone's gonna say, well, what's the point of keeping the tag? I mean, if you wear the off-white dunks, you're not gonna keep the lace thing on it. What's the point in that?
Literally that.
You know?
Just wear the
A
tag.
lot of people
I
keep the
feel
sticker on their hats.
Exactly.
What's the point in that?
What's the point in that?
I feel like that's a gimmick. That's a gimmick though. The whole tag thing's like, would you walk around with StockX tag?
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah.
How is
Yeah,
that different?
Because that's what you purchase
off-white.
it from.
Exactly.
Like that's weird.
Yeah, it's like carrying
Virgil
it's
gave
like
you the
cutting your
off-white
receipt out of
five.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
You see that zip tie? That's the Virgil stamp of approval.
Yeah,
But his stamp of approval is all over the shoe.
Yeah,
but
that's
Virgil
that's
did say that you can wear it with it. So
Okay, whatever. Virgil said.
oh, all of a sudden, now,
You
Yeah.
know what?
gonna know this guy.
Man, set you up hook, line, and sinker.
I know.
Hey. Yeah, Iman, what you got on foot?
I'm wearing appropriate to the weather. This
And
morning.
it's the little cousin of the crepe to the left of you.
Listen. Yeah, exactly. It's just
It's the little cousin.
Nah, you try.
Listen, I tried.
I said, good luck, chief.
Listen, when they say you need a shoe with versatility, suit for the weather.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
morning it was raining.
Yeah,
I came here and it was a bit warm.
yeah.
This isn't ACG. This is Gore-Tex. Wait.
I'm sorry,
This isn't ACG. This is Gore-Tex. This is the Gore-Tex Air Jordan. Moses is killing me.
you know that he's meant to.
See what mixing the brizzy. You know when the is blending. You know what you do
Buy it,
here?
copy
You
it.
buy it and copy it.
Facts.
Something shot in.
Because guys,
London Sneaker Club
We're
is
scaring, we're scaring.
blending.
Yeah, no,
It's like
You didn't never beat a mash off with one hand.
Whoa, that sounded crazy.
Why?
Hey, yo!
Hey, man.
Hey, sorry, Gore-Tex price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gore-Tex Air Jordan 5's women's release. I had to pay.
women's?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
women's release.
That's why I couldn't
I
get
was
it.
going to say what? Okay.
It was a women's release. I
But like-
searched through Carnaby Fall and I didn't get it, so I had to buy Resale.
But like, that's weird that that's a women's only release. Like,
Yeah.
do only women go in the rain? Like, the only women's shoes get wet?
Look, it's an all black shoe.
Yeah, that too. That's very interesting. I don't understand.
I
that.
would say the colour scheme, but I don't want to go down that route. It's,
Nah.
yeah.
You just have to accept some shoes are just meant for baddies, and you fit that category, I guess.
Oh, okay. This is what
Oh,
we're doing.
right.
That's the angle spin there.
Says,
Okay.
No, but you know what though? Like do this thing, yeah, where they release like a weird, like, counterpart to a shoe.
Yeah.
I think like in, what was it, 2021, they dropped the Jordan 5 Anthracite
Yes.
and they dropped the Jordan 4 Shimmer.
Mm.
And they were both similar because of the whole, what is it, mesh kind
Yeah.
of material on the shoe.
Mm.
I don't know what the counteract is to this Jordan 5 Gore-Tex that
It's
dropped.
probably something that hasn't dropped yet. I can't lie.
Do you think?
I don't know.
Because they dropped at the same time. They literally dropped within a week. or
Maybe the off-white Jordan 5.
Nah.
The black one.
Nah, I don't
Because
think-
that midsole's the same. It's the same. I mean, look at
What, you mean the age midsole?
The midsole on both of these is the same. Even on the black one, it's the same.
Fairs.
And yours is the pre-yellowed sole as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is pre-yellowed.
Do you know what fairs?
Because we've got one right there. We're right round that corner. Round that corner.
Come get up.
we got props today.
Oh no, the other corner.
The black one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll bring mine, but mine are beat.
Shut your ass up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
do see what you're talking about.
you know,
Tongues look a bit similar.
but those are so much more durable than those. Believe me.
Yeah.
You think?
Absolutely.
What have you done to these shoes?
What do you mean?
No, I mean they last quite nicely.
Right.
They're very versatile, but not like this.
Okay.
You know, like liquid will go through.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you'll feel it on your toes. But it's not nice.
Fairs. What's that?
Yeah.
Here's what I made earlier.
Alright, cool. Last but not least,
Mm.
Ryan, what do we have on the Supreme Kickstall today?
Yeah, guys, we got a new stool.
Oh, this is a pair that come in the other day.
The way that he says it is as if it's nothing.
Bada bing, bada boom.
This one the other day, What the Dunk, which, yeah, this is one of my favourites.
Yeah.
We saw one a few weeks ago,
Mm.
and we had the other one come in the other day.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this shoe.
Yeah, so like it's obviously inspired by Nike's most iconic SBs. So yeah, I mean, so you've got parts of like the Tiffany, the Ray Gun, the lucky or unlucky 13s, unlucky 13s, Supremes, hemp, Shanghai,
There's something from the Paris on here, but I just can't
something
figure
on
out.
Paris. Yeah, it might be the tongue.
What was the tongue from the London?
Oh, I've got no idea actually.
Yeah, so that's the tongue.
You've got the tweed huff on that side, the other Shanghai I
Pigeon.
think. Pigeon.
Isn't that the Tiffany on the side panel as well? No, the blue on this inside panel as well.
No, I
No,
think that's
no.
what is that?
That's it.
No, it's not.
Not
the name.
The hill with Rand, is that Newcastle on the hill?
There's not, I don't think there's anything from the Newcastle on this.
Don't
Because I
think
was
so.
thinking this blue in.
Nah, this isn't.
Newcastle's.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Newcastle was like real soft battery leather.
Reese Forbes on the inside,
Jedi laces.
Jedi laces.
That's
I
nice.
think there's a California or Cali even.
Soul.
Oh yeah, Cali Soul, and I think even that Star might even be. Some elements of
Yeah,
that.
it's a great shoe.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Very, very good shoe. Very good shoe.
So moving on from that shoe, I wanted to get into I want to say history per se, but this store and how the store started, because to have shoes like this, you had to start from somewhere. And I've heard a bit of Ryan's story, and I haven't heard too much of Moses. But Ryan, how did this all start for you?
I mean, this was never meant to be a sneaker store. I created an app
Yeah.
a few years ago, and the app was Proxy, which was the name before this. And the app was a marketplace that just got people together to buy and sell with the intention of dropping your items off and then someone could collect them on the same day.
Yeah.
So this was a drop-off hub.
Yeah.
And the app kind of was successful, but it ran into problems that I didn't foresee.
Right.
And as the app was kind of running into problems, because I had all the space, and I had friends that were selling sneakers, we put them on the wall, and they started selling and becoming profitable on a consignment business model.
Okay.
And yeah, so the app was running into problems, and then the consignment business was working. So then the app was just, I shut it off, and then the store ran as a consignment store for a year or two, and then COVID happened, and the only real way, it's less profitable to do consignment. It's more efficient because you're not using any of your own capital, but your margins are lower.
Yeah.
And obviously when COVID hit and there was less people shopping, you had to increase profit to make the whole thing worthwhile. Your revenue was categorically down, so yeah, you just had to increase profitability from limited revenue. So we started buying our own stock, focusing on used, and then we changed the name to London Sneaker Club because proxy didn't mean anything anymore. And obviously we wanted to just focus on shoes. We didn't want to have t-shirts and all these other things and Supreme jackets. We didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
We just wanted to
shoes.
just focus on shoes.
Is there a reason why you wanted to stop doing clothing? Is it?
It was a theft risk.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think it kind of coincided at a time when Supreme was becoming less popular and oversaturated.
Right.
They're pumping more product out,
Right.
which ultimately means the resale value of that product was less. So yeah, it was taking up room. It wasn't.
It wasn't profitable for you to have it anymore.
I don't think so. It wasn't profitable. So yeah, we just made a decision to can it.
Fair enough.
And I guess people come in, they see a Supreme tee. Obviously, I can't remember the setup of the store because I've been here. I came here when it was proxied with all of the clothes and everything. But you obviously where the location that you're in is quite like a touristy location, and people coming in with greasy fingers and
I think we have to protect the shoes. Of course, there's an investment there. But yeah, it's sensible to wrap these kind of shoes. I think anyone in this business is also doing that. Apart from the used stuff.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because it's already been worked in it. So.
Yeah, it's obviously pre-loved, so.
What more can you do? So it's
exactly. How much more can you mess out?
In the store. Yeah.
How well does your pre-love do compared to your dead stock? Do you feel like your pre-love there's like a?
I would say it does better.
Okay.
We get less than we would like of the pre-owned it.
Yeah.
We would like to do more of this.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because it's efficient. Everyone loves this kind of stuff, right?
You can't really beat the price.
No, and everyone gets into something cheaper than they would if they were buying new. It's recycling. So we would like to do more used, but I think everyone believes they can sell their own items for more on eBay.
Which is fair.
To maximise their money. We're just seen as like a quick, easy cash out. So yeah, we would like to do more of the used. We're just
because like some people don't mind taking 20, 30 pounds less if they could just get the money right there. You know, and that's completely fair. You know, but also I think a lot of people need to understand that we are not the end user, and so you can't sell things for end user prices. You know.
So we're always going to give you a wholesale price.
Yeah, exactly. But some people get offended by that, and so I almost have to ask them, how much do you think I should sell it for? And then they'll say the price like £50 more, and I'm like,
that's not realistic. I can't.
Why would I want to part with my £300? To get about £50 back? I just wouldn't do that. Where I could buy a bunch of used shoes for sick prices and then almost make double just like that. And also the person that buys it is happy because they're also getting a good price and everyone's happy. But with something like this, it just doesn't make sense, you know.
This might seem like a funny idea, but why not London Trainer Club?
I mean, it just doesn't ring. There's no
ring. London Trainer. What is this, a gym?
Huh?
I mean, it's a very American word. But it kind of it's what you associate it with, but you don't say it out loud. I guess when you say it out loud, you think you feel like you're saying it in American, but when you read it, you kind of
you say it as somebody from here.
So yeah.
So guys, obviously you've heard Ryan's story. Now Moses, how did you kind of get into the whole London Sneaker Club proxy space? How did that?
I actually wasn't here on your when the first time you come in.
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, that's true.
So how
I
did
mean,
you find it?
because I would pop into the store once in a while. But like before that, I used to like kind of work a bit closely with the guys at the Nike headquarters and stuff, and I was like 16, 17, 18.
Okay.
So I was kind of in that space. I'd go to like all the events. I would go to the headquarters, which was at Wardour Street, Film House. Shout out Nike. And then I also worked for a company that did their marketing and research and stuff called On Road Research.
Okay.
Shout out On Road Research. And yeah, I did like graphic design and stuff for On Road. And then my time with them was kind of coming up, but also at this time I was still a sneakerhead, like, and I still am.
Moses is a very deep sneaker.
Yeah,
Very deep sneaker. But it goes from Moses goes from sort of SBs to his Air Forces to his Jordan 1s through to he may not wear a 14.
Yeah, but I've got one.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not surprised. Oh, but you.
I've got the Lady May 14.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've got the Lady May 14.
Great shoe. I think that's a phenomenal shoe.
Wow, are you guys even colleagues?
But there's a lot of stuff Moses doesn't wear.
Yeah.
That might come in cheap and then he just
Because I've got
socks it away.
Yeah, I think I've got like maybe 100.
You didn't make, that was a low, wasn't it? Or was it?
It was a regular with the 14.
Was it?
Yeah. So because basically I'm kind of trying to get 1 through to 14.
Yeah.
I still need some 13s, man. But I like the playoffs.
Yeah.
13s are very, very nice. I'm still
Always
looking
the house
out
is
to
like
13s.
Oh, what size?
Okay, 9.5.
You get 12?
No, like normal people size. Yeah, so I'm kind of looking for a pair of those. But yeah, like I think I really want people to know that it's not. I'm not just here for the business of it. I love shoes. Like I came from it through like a basketball perspective.
Okay.
So I first fell in love with basketball, and then it was a case of these guys are actually wearing kind of cool shoes.
Yeah.
And then I kind of went through that. So like I almost like understood it from a point of, Michael did this. He scored against the Cavs, and then he was wearing the Jordan 4 breads, you know, and then the last shot he was wearing, you know, so I kind of went through like that. Exactly, yeah. So I've come into it through that perspective where I love shoes. I'll have like a chat with like an old head, and we'll just be talking about shoes from like mid 2000s, early 2000s, the 80s, the 90s, you know, and then they'll be like, "Oh, how old are you?" And I was like, "I was born in 2000."
Moses is ahead of his time.
I'm sorry, I just turned 23.
When I first saw you, because obviously I've been in here before. When I first saw you, and then I think it was SneakerCon.
Yes.
That I think they said you were only like 22.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. That was nice. I like SneakerCon. That was fun.
Yeah, it's one of the
easy ones.
Yeah. You really wanted to be that guy.
I had to, man.
That was funny, he was wearing the easy ones walking around. Like, he had like a bag with him. He's like, I just saw him go to the SB table. He's like, "So where'd you get this one from?" And then Moses was telling the guy selling the shoes about the shoes he had on the table, and the guy didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, "Yeah, Moses is gone." You know way too much.
Wait, what shoes did you pick up that day, 2004?
No. I bought the I had the Red Supremes with me.
Yeah.
But I bought the Off-White Presto OG.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that shoe so much. It's so comfortable. I love Off-White. I like the Off-White 10.
Oh, we can tell.
Yeah. I love the 10. But I don't really like the Jordan 1s all that much.
Really?
I think because it's been overdone by
they're
non-sneakerheads.
very-
You know,
It became
where it's like the hype beast kid that has a lot of money. What shoes are you gonna wear? Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, or the blue, or the UNC.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad fits pulled off. With
So many, especially like you wear like the Louis Vuitton Supreme, and then the Chicago with it. I'm like,
I remember the time when the Off-White belt was big.
oh jeez.
Oh my days, yo.
No, there's still girls pulling off. I see you lot in Mayfair. I don't know.
I see you.
Outside, you know, outside of Dior. taking the.
Hey yo! See that in the pandemic,
Yeah.
when nobody could go anywhere, that Dior light was on.
Oh my
and
gosh.
everybody was there taking pictures.
You know,
up, down and center.
you know the song "Child's Play" by Drake. You know the beginning of that.
Yeah.
Like, if your girlfriend has been outside of Dior to take some pictures,
Hey, man.
nah, get rid of them, bro.
Hey man. hey
No.
man.
I need to ask some questions.
Nah, and at least go there and wear Dior.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
Your boohoo.
and you're wearing
the booty.
PLT, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
At least wear Dior when you're, when you're out there.
Yeah.
But if you're not wearing a single piece of Dior, then it's kind of just ruined. You know.
Just find a nice location, because the thing is, there's actually nice locations around the area. But you go to the Dior store because you want the lighting or the image.
That's weird.
You can buy a lighting box and have the person taking a picture and hold it next to you and take a picture of you or like.
That's the thing. I've seen girls with light,
bro.
the whole ring light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's wild.
They're ready 24/7.
Really, 24/7.
Like, taking the tripod somewhere in good light and using it. I
That's
hear it.
cool. I get it.
Now you've got the light
But
box.
not in the middle of the restaurant,
Yeah. You're end of the dancery and then all of a sudden there's a light in the middle.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
like,
man.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm thinking, the Raptors coming now. I see some bear taking a selfie.
Exactly. I'm not even supposed to be there. But and then I just see a huge camera in the light in my face, like it's Maury coming to the.
You were not the fuck.
That's so dumb. I'm taking it back onto the off-white. I wanted to quickly talk about, to be honest, resale culture in general, because I feel like this is something that we've seen as consumers and you've seen as buyers and sellers. Yeah. The, I guess, quote unquote death of the culture. How do you feel like it's affected you, the store one? If it has. And when did you first start noticing it, in a sense?
Where everyone's becoming a reseller in a way.
That and two, prices seem to be dropping. You would see some things come out nowadays, and it doesn't command the price that you thought it would command.
That's amazing.
For me, it was, if we're taking Peyton breads, hear me out.
Yeah.
That blue Peyton, what was the
Obsidian blue chill.
Yeah.
That the most fake shoe I've ever seen.
Ridiculous.
But I expected, because of how big the blue was, I expected the red, and it's a red colorway.
Predominantly black shoes never do well.
Yeah.
And apart from that one, Peyton shoes are kind of they're hit and miss. They're hard to wear. People don't like wearing a Peyton Jordan 1.
It's not very comfortable.
I see you looking at the go-tos. Those.
I actually didn't even know that come in.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's a good shoe.
No, it's
but
not good
Peyton
shoe.
shoes are just hard.
Yeah.
And a black and red one is even harder.
Yeah.
No, I can't. When I wear them, people see me. I can't do inconspicuous in a Peyton shoe.
But you know what? Peyton shoes, they make great rain shoes.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Amazing
Rain
rain
up
shoes.
in the mouth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
So, they serve their purposes.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I still won't. Yeah.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah. I wear the shoe covers that you probably saw in my story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're so cold, bro. I wore it to wireless. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
I wore lightnings to wireless.
Yeah, I think I saw
And
that.
they came out.
First.
Yeah, they came out better than
But
when
do
I
you
bought
not
brand.
slip when you walk in there?
No.
No, because there's grip on the bottom.
Yeah, it's got a little tread on the bottom. It's fire.
It reminds me of that UGG trend.
That ugly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got it in my bag,
It's also-
actually.
I
I've got them in my
It
bag.
makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You used the whole UGG.
I have them.
Do you have them?
I have them.
You're the only one who don't like them, bro.
Right.
You're on your own. You're on your own.
I don't see the point.
I think they look cold with these, like the see-through one. Because my only thing was the toe. It had a space in between.
Yeah.
And I think you need a shoe that fills up the whole thing. Like a pair of Vans wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
Because there'll be a big gap.
I wore it. I was dog walking in the rain, and I think I had a pair of New Balance on.
Yeah.
990s, I think.
Yeah. They look cool
That's
though.
when I wore it.
Yeah, makes sense.
How do you feel like if it has affected you guys here?
I think if anything, it's morphed into the average everyday consumer is now more acceptable to buying a pair of Nike Dunks that were originally £90 or £100 that are now £200. They accept that as the price.
Yeah.
And I think those guys, it's a lifestyle shoe. They'll come in because they need that to go with their neutral outfit or their work outfit.
Yeah.
So if anything, there may be less sneakerheads that are buying the shoes,
Yeah.
but there's more people that aren't a sneakerhead.
No, just
So if anything, the pool of people I think is bigger.
yeah, makes sense. That makes sense.
And I feel like the whole social media craze has really helped, because if you're looking at in terms of a dunk releases, I don't know, a Rose Paisley or something like that, something neutral colours, a pink and white dunk or white and blue, or that's what I say, white and blue. Yeah, UNC. UNC are probably more expensive, but it's easier to get your hands on a dunk.
Yeah.
I think there's even the rose golds and stuff like that.
People that don't know shoes, know pandas.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to accept that pandas are big shoes, but I kind of said that out of my, I guess, sneakhead training.
I don't even hate pandas.
Oh,
I bet you guys love pandas.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
no, but I mean, aside from
aside from business.
I like pandas for the reason being that there are scenarios where you can always. It's like my Vans. I think you can always wear a panda.
That's true.
And I like
That's
seeing
true.
I like seeing people in maybe skate shorts with tube socks and a panda that's super beaten up.
Yeah.
I personally like seeing that.
Yeah.
I'm
not
kind of
saying I would do it. Because I kind of live in Vans or Crocs and New Balance if I want to be comfortable for the day.
Fair enough.
But
I'm kind of different. Like, for me, I feel like I've got a little bit more originality to like the fact that, oh, I might have a pair of blue jeans. Oh, but it's not just any regular blue jeans. It might have a little patch on the back, or my Air Forces.
So
I wear white Air Forces.
Watch me flex.
You know, like
You know, this sounds like a major flex.
no, it's not even that.
It's a Saturday night type of thing.
My everyday shoe, it might not be a panda, but it might be the shadow ones.
Yeah, right.
Which is not necessarily like an super expensive. You can find a pre-owned one on eBay for like £180.
Yeah.
You know, where the leather's nice, so it will last you longer. And when you walk into a room, another person won't be wearing it.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing. Where it's like there are so many other also very simple shoes. For example, you know the black and white SBs that just came out. There was a white and black one, and then there's a black and white.
Yes.
Orange
yes,
label.
Yes.
I think that's what they're called.
with the gum
But-
sole.
Yes, with the gum sole.
Yeah.
They're sitting in Route 1.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good shoe.
That's actually a very
instead of
good
a
shoe.
panda,
Yeah.
you know,
Shout
they're
out
a
Route
bit more different. Shout out Route 1. Shout out Brad. And yeah, I feel like you can kind of go down that route. I understand the panda's a very simple shoe, but there's also other simple shoes that you can wear that will be different to what everyone else is wearing.
Yeah.
I think it serves a purpose, but
It does,
Moses hates it. So.
Yeah.
You just hate it because it's everywhere.
I hate it because I feel like a lot of people can come
Hate
with
is a
bit
strong
more.
word.
It's necessary. Yeah, no, I just feel like for the masses, you can come with a bit more originality than that.
Fair enough.
I understand it's a simple shoe, but yeah.
Because when I came in here a couple of times, and I sat down maybe like for half an hour or something, and I saw the kind of customers you got.
Yeah.
The customer base kind of varied. You've got a lot of tourists in.
Yes.
You get like the occasional enthusiast or sneakerhead. So I'll come in and be like, okay, cool, like, have you got these, or I've got these, are you interested? Then you get the resellers that come in with the latest shop of the day, be like, oh, like, I've got these, you want them?
And overcharge you.
I'm just like, I'm good. Thank you,
You
bro.
short though. These are gonna go up though. No, I'm good.
I'm like, oh, amazing for you.
Enjoy that.
yeah, exactly.
But like, I'm thinking back to like when the guy came in, he was like, I don't know what I want. So he came and looked at the wall, and I think he must have picked up a Jordan 4. He was like, "This Jordan?" He was like, "Yeah."
It's
I
Jordan.
was like, "Do you have a size 10?" Like, "Yeah, I think so." Can I try it on? He was like, "No, we don't let people try on."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Why?" He's like, "If I let everybody try on, shoes will lose their integrity."
Yeah.
And it just made sense to him. He was like, "Okay, I think I want to buy them." And he just bought them just like that.
Yeah.
And
But
obviously,
then,
like,
you know what? Sometimes with people like that is I would let them try on after.
yeah,
Because they've now expressed interest in actually buying the shoe.
yeah.
Because a lot of the times we have people coming in that might be buying one on eBay or StockX, and they'll come to the store like, I just wanted to see if I could try some shoes. Don't worry, I don't want to buy anything. And I'm like, oh, thank God they don't want to buy anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you know. And it's like they'll try the shoe, they'll do the.
They'll even try crease.
Yeah, you know, they start
So
checking the
run
shoe
it
out.
up and down the store.
Yeah, they start testing the grip, like they're gonna go, like, you know,
Go on a sprint or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Jordan 1.
and then at that point, Unfortunately, now I can't let other people try shoes on.
Yeah.
Because if
Really
I've
for
gotten
everybody.
that 3, 4, 5 times in a day,
Because
then
more
by the
shoes.
6th time, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say sorry. We don't really do try-ons here.
Yeah.
However, I will let you try on something that's pre-owned.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and also I'm not gonna sell you a shoe that I don't feel would fit you.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the sale. It doesn't make
Unless
sense.
you're so adamant that you're a size 9, even though your feet looks like size 6.
Exactly.
Buy it.
Yeah. But like, if you spent so long trying to deliberate if that's your size, then I might just be like, or just slip on real quick.
Yeah.
A lot of people are quite receptive to when I say, so bro, we don't really do try-ons here, but I'll let you try it on.
Yeah.
And then they'll literally just put it on, be like,
For
yeah,
your
this
best friend.
yeah, exactly. They'll put it on and be like, yeah, no, this is good, and then take it off immediately.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah, cool, I'll take
Yeah.
this. And with that, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
But it's the ones that try the shoes on, run around the whole store, and I'm like, yeah, no, I just want to try them on. I'm like,
You guys' TikToks are hilarious. How did you start, or why did you start doing the whole TikTok thing?
I think you just have to. I think you just have to do that.
Yeah.
You just,
I kind of want to, yeah.
it's good content. It's like it's that format. It's the long ways format. So you can see it on the go.
Yeah.
And it's very instant, and it's
Yeah, I think also like the thing is with it kind of sucks because sneakerheads kind of already know where to get their shoes from in terms of a Foot Locker, Foot Asylum, Route 1, you know, JD and those places.
Yeah.
So they kind of know where to get their shoes. A lot of just casual people, they don't know that those places do raffles and do drops.
Yeah.
And so they only know about us because they're on TikTok. They're swiping on TikTok. So if these places wanna, why am I'm giving advice to multi-billion dollar? Yeah, I'm giving free games to millions of dollars. Sign up to my OnlyFans and you'll find it. No, I think if they also want to get those casuals in, if they push their TikToks, not just the cheesy ones. I mean, there's some.
I think that kind of content's expired now.
Yeah, not the cheesy ones.
Just like little unboxings, little shows.
Yeah,
like,
something a bit like that, but also make it cool,
Yeah.
make it fun, you know?
Like, you know what was really interesting? I think just out of the pandemic, Size.
Yes.
There was a specific Size store, I think, in Brighton.
Yeah.
They started making
I like Size in Brighton. I like you guys.
Bro,
I go there.
They have a lot of
because I go to Brighton like once a month maybe
Fairs.
to get out of the city. And
Yeah.
I'll pop into the side there.
And
To
get
get
out of the
city. Yeah, to get out of the city.
Get out of the city, convenient.
Yeah. Don't come to Brighton.
But like, I think it was a Size Brighton store where they'll do that proper interactive stuff. Like, they'll have the camera set up. The guy walk through the store, and be like, he'll smell the shoe, go find the shoe. It's just like there's more life in the content than just, oh yeah, guys, we got these in today. Like, alright, cool. I guess that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas you sold me a story, I'm now interested into why this content is interesting.
Yeah.
And I've gone through a couple of videos, and I've seen that. Cool. I've seen that like it's actually very interactive what you guys do. I want to meet you guys.
We want to be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, we want to be interesting. We want to at least have a personality. We want to be funny, but a lot of places aren't interesting. So once I've watched one video, I'm done. With our stuff, we want you to watch one video, look at our page, and then spend half an hour scrolling through the whole thing. And then it's like, oh man, when am I going to London next? Oh no, I'll make sure I pop in. You know, I'll make sure I speak to Moses about the TikTok. I'll make sure I speak to Lola about the TikTok. And, you know, and at least see how the place is. Yeah, I think that's just.
And this is quite distinguishable.
Yes, absolutely. People like taking photos of the wall.
Yeah.
And you know, by the way, whenever you come in, you're allowed to take photos of the wall. It's cool. You don't trust me. You know, if anything, take it inside it. Yeah, absolutely. Like, if any store doesn't want you to take a photo of their wall, I'm like, need I say more?
Yeah.
Hey.
No, what are you hiding?
That's a real
I'm ready.
question. So there was an episode where we shared our retail horror stories. Mentioned like a couple of like irritating customers, certain situations that happens in so like
that was in Clubhouse, isn't it?
Yeah,
that was scary.
So
We had like a room open for like 2 hours where
no, that's
people
a resale.
Oh, that was a resale one.
Retail, like stuff we were talking about.
The resale one was crazy, wasn't it?
Resale was crazy.
But so what do you guys have any?
I'm sure you have
horror stories like customers or people coming to sell stuff to sell.
I think
That's why they got security.
I mean, you know what? Sometimes
There's always people that ruin it for everyone.
yeah.
Like once every 2 months, or someone will take offence to an offer we made for a shoe.
Yeah.
And then we've had some crazy stories where people have offered to fight you. And
But like
a couple of times.
This is the thing.
So they offered you out on that.
Yeah.
But like they do it while I'm sat down.
Yeah.
And they don't realise that
You can actually stand up.
I'm 6'.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies. I'm 6. No, but like also, they kind of want to have like they kind of want to draw at me in a way, like. But they have to realise that one, I'm a dickhead, and two, I've got time. So you don't ever mess with a guy like that that's got time
to mess with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they'll keep going at you, and then you realise that actually they're at their job and you are running out of time to do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm still getting paid for this time.
Yeah. So there's not too many examples.
There's not too many. No. You know, I've had a few people, like some guy got offended that I didn't think he could afford a shoe.
Oh, that was the other week.
That was quite fun. That was quite fun. So he picked up a shoe, and then he looked at the
What
price.
shoe is it first?
No, is he talking about the guy that went around and changed around there?
No.
Oh,
I'm talking about
okay.
No, I can't remember what the shoe was, but he picked it up. It said like it's £700, and like I was kind of, because I was looking at the whole store, I was kind of watching everyone, and as he looked, he was like 700. Oh, that's too much money. Put it back, and then he was looking at stuff, and I think he wanted something, but then I said, oh, sorry, bro, that's the price. I have to. He's like, oh, you don't think I could afford these shoes? And I was like, I mean, I didn't really say that, but also you did pick up that shoe and said it was too much money. You know, £700 is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I'm not even saying I wouldn't pay £700 for a lot of shoes, and that's fine. You know, I completely understand that a lot of these shoes might be out of someone's price range, and that's absolutely fine. Only till recently I started spending over £200 on shoes. Only until recently.
Another one.
Yeah. Shout out FD.
Wait, I think these guys are outside, but I don't know. I can hear them.
No,
they're not.
No, they're good. And yeah, so he pulled out a stack of 10s and then put them on the table. And he's like, "That's £10,000 right there."
Okay, buy it then.
And then I was like, "Yeah," and I'm like,
"Oh, those type of guys."
With all due respect, I've seen 10,000. That's not 10,000. You know, that's not £10,000. And he was like, "Yeah, it's everywhere on my card." And then I was like, "Bro, you should probably put that on it. You probably put all that money on the card." You know, and then he got upset at that, and I was like, I just kept going back and forth, and then I was like, "Bro, I can't lie, I'm really hungry right now, so I'm just gonna go eat." And he was like, "No," and I just left, and then but that's what I'm saying. You don't mess with a guy that has time.
Yeah. And even that has time is a problem.
Yeah.
Even working in JD, like when I used to work there were guys that would come in, the drug dealers who stank of weed, and then they would put all the money on the desk. It's like, okay,
count up in.
Like I'm buying a beanie, or I'm buying a pair of 95s, £110, or I can't remember. I think it was 115, and then they'll bring out like £4,000 in cash, and then they'll use it to count out £200.
But you know why?
This is just the male.
Yeah. You know why though? Because apparently, like everyone that works at JD is attractive. So, but like it's clearly. No,
it was women on the till. I was never on the till.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but like, apparently everyone
got changed for a mill.
So like he probably went there prepared for that, and then he got you.
I've done this anyway.
And he was just like, nah, I'll use my card. It's cool.
He said you got E.
Oh gosh.
Moving on, I guess you're slowly. You're actually a prick.
But you see, don't mess with the guy that has
I understand. What are your favourite type of trainers to sell in here?
Used by far.
Have you got a specific shoe?
I just appreciate all used shoes.
Yeah.
So it's not like a Panda Dunk or
I
Dunks in general?
I like selling used shoes because I know someone is really appreciative of getting into the shoe that would be a lot more if it was brand new. And you know they're buying it used, so you know they're going to put it straight on their feet. I love selling used shoes.
And also the range of used shoes sometimes is better than brand new. There's certain shoes that we would get used that you would never see brand new.
I've seen a shoe used on the wall just now, and just obviously I saw the Tiffany's have been there maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But they're very nice.
Tiffany's are nice. We've got the Mondrian. I mean, do you want to grab it? I don't know.
Mondrian's, the one on the top shelf, really the white with the yellow toe box.
That one. Yeah. That one, the Tiffany,
great
even
shoe.
both bust heads.
Both
or
bus heads, 1 and 2.
just right there in the middle. Right, up, right,
Down,
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 right.
right.
Those,
Those two.
those two, yeah. I mean, they come in, I mean, one's the 2012 one, one's the 2005 pair. We've got the Jedi behind you.
Familiar first one.
Yeah.
Guys, just to show you what we're dealing with.
You know? Yeah, I mean, there's no real places that you're gonna
This
go
is-
find. Okay,
this is
I want
unexpected.
people to do
You
this.
have to stretch up your arms.
I want people to do this at home, okay? Go. It's
Michael,
you see, it's used. I don't
It's
care.
used.
We
We
can't
can't
grab
grab
Can I grab that one then?
Yes, you can.
This pair. Like this shoe. This is a size 7. Okay. I want you to go onto StockX and
Or your favourite site.
yeah. No, actually no. StockX specifically. and look at the last sale
US
of a US 8, which is a UK 7.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think.
Mondrian. Mondrian.
Mondrian, yeah.
Because this is the same material as the KO.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a very thick canvas.
No way you're a hater.
Thick
You're a
creases.
hater.
Oh, definitely, because that
Ooh, get
that
this guy out of
material-
here.
that material. I didn't even think about buying it because I have the neutral one lows.
Oh, you want to get a haters?
Yeah, I wanted to get the KOs
Crazy.
as like an alternative. You know, it's got depth.
Fair enough.
I wanted to get the KOs as an alternative, and then I went into a store in on Oxford Street, and I saw the
You
material.
know where you went to?
Exactly, everyone knows where I went to. They had the pair, but I think it had caught dust, so the white toe box wasn't white.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Oh, that's
that,
annoying.
that shoe is a dust magnet.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
ever since I looked at that and I was like, why does it look like I have to wash the shoe?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shoe is very, very tough. You have to put a protective spray on that.
Even then, like, I don't think it does a
I
complete
don't know
job.
if it, I don't know if it, you just have to face, if you're going to have a shoe that's made of that canvas,
Yeah.
it's going to get very dirty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just make peace with that.
Yeah.
Don't buy it.
Huh?
I said, don't buy it.
Yeah, it's not the best shoe to buy, especially that.
You bought it.
Oh no, it's a great shoe.
Oh, one of the best shoes to come out ever.
Sorry?
Go on, say that without
What are you
laughing.
talking about?
Go on, say it without laughing.
Man is a terrier.
Look at the material on you, bro.
Here's my name, Jamie Carragher, bro.
Alright, cool. I wanted to. I don't know if are you still doing Sneaker Club Nigeria?
Yeah, we're still working on that.
Yeah.
Can I
It's in the
ask about
progress.
that?
There's not really much to say. to
There's
be
not really
honest.
much to say. We're working on. We have a partner there,
Okay.
and we're creating a space, like a standalone space, which is in buildings at the moment. And then when it opens, it'll be special.
I'm not trying to hate, but why Nigeria?
We have quite a strong Nigerian client base.
Big up the gang. You know what I'm saying?
And Ryan being half Nigerian
Big
himself.
up, Nige.
so
Come on,
like,
come on, come on.
Yeah, that's one thing.
and that's kind of how it came about, really.
I feel like it's good to.
I think sneaker culture is sneaker culture is huge over there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think those guys love buying the shoes more than we do over here.
Yeah.
And they don't have anything like this, so I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
So is it an expansive thing of Nigeria's a first step, or
We'll see.
okay?
Maybe. We'll see. It was originally a pop art, and then
Yeah,
we're
right.
building something now, and then we'll see. It should be good.
Yeah, nice, man.
I wanted to question: have you got anything planned in terms of other stores, or are you just trying to keep this?
I mean, we're not against it, but we just kind of focus on this, and
Yeah.
Because we're also still a relatively small team.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
like we.
How many of us? How many of there are you?
Officially or legally?
Officially.
On paper.
There's a few of us.
Yeah, officially none.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
He's here.
But no, we like keeping everything as family oriented as possible.
Feel you,
You know, when a customer comes in and Moses or I or Lola knows
Who they are.
their shoe size and what type of shoe they like, it makes a lot of sense. And I think the customers like that a lot.
Yeah.
When you expand, you kind of lose that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But you got to teach that, and you can't really teach it to everybody.
Yeah, I also think the economy is very tough now. So I think opening a new store in an area where we can't be there all the time, we don't know, would be a very tough move. But we're not against it, but maybe in the future.
And I think Michael spoke about it. This was another store where it, in terms of like colleagues, I guess you would put it, colleagues, friends, however you want to put it. People start to take the mick a bit in terms of like. I think you even talked about it on your story once. I think it was a TikTok where somebody sold a shoe, but they didn't put the right price on it, or they tried to sell a shoe for a different. I can't remember what the TikTok was. Yeah, no. It was on the TikTok, the London Sneaker Club TikTok. I can't remember what exactly the story was. It was something along the lines of there was somebody new who was here, and they sold a shoe, but I can't.
Are you basically trying to say that people kind of lose their footing a bit if they're not?
Yeah, when you take stuff out of a family basis, people can start to take.
And just like employees.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like if there's not like I guess with the family culture, if I don't know you, and like I'm working for you, there's only so much I can do before I'm like, well, I'm just getting my piece at the end of the day. Whereas that family culture you guys create, and like when I see everybody here, you guys interact like you live with each other. I mean, you work together.
I think we're like the Hale end of Arsenal.
Literally.
I honestly think that's what we're like.
Yeah.
Dibs Saka.
Literally.
I'm Saka.
Ollie Smith Rowe.
On FaceTime to Kim K.
That was hilarious, by the way. I don't know why she was there.
Yeah, that was so random.
Because
Apparently Northwest,
Arsenal.
and Saka's their favourite player.
Well, I think everyone supports Arsenal now. We're having a positive. I've never heard anyone mention Arsenal for the last.
Right, what team do you
7
support?
years.
Are you Arsenal?
I'm Arsenal.
What are you?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm again.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Come on. Yeah, I went to school, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. This is what we're doing.
Yeah. Why, you support Spurs?
No, it's for Liverpool.
Spurs. You know if you're a Spurs fan, you can't be my mate.
What team do you support?
United.
What team do you support?
Chelsea.
United.
Yeah,
Chelsea,
Yeah, you see him?
Big crip.
What do you mean big crip?
Big crip. Big
Coon!
Big yeah.
You need to say this is not gang affiliated.
Liverpool, Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal. What is going on? Why? How? Why?
I don't understand the Chelsea.
Why? Go on, tell me about Liverpool.
Huh?
Tell me about Liverpool.
Michael
who?
Michael who? Michael who?
SCM. I don't even know if it was Makalele.
Hey man.
Nah, mine was gonna say Shawn Michaels.
Can you imagine?
The Liverpool thing started off as when I was younger. I don't know why. I really liked Peter Crouch as a footballer.
Mad.
And then I kind of stayed because my dad's a Man U supporter.
Right.
And then I kind of stayed there.
Right.
And I just didn't move. And then I kind of fell out of love. Don't get me wrong, I still play football, but I fell out of love with football. And I kind of picked it back up coming back from uni. Like, let's say I finished uni, 2 years ago?
That's convenient. So when they started getting good, you started playing football.
No. Nah, not even. I kind of got bored of football. I'd always played it, but I just never watched it. And then I got back.
Why do you think you never watched it before the 2 years ago?
If I was to tell the truth, you guys would think that I didn't like football. Because I would sleep.
I mean, if I was watching Liverpool before 2 years ago, I'd sleep as well.
Snooze fest until they signed Sturridge and Sterling.
But
Arsenal won.
Yeah.
Win anything since, so.
Sorry?
We could speak about football all day. We should.
We got some FA Cups on the rubber.
Yeah.
Got some FA Cups.
From how long? Anyways. Dust off the locker, anyone? Dust off the locker?
No, bro, I'll bring Benjamin in right now. No. Manchester United.
Yeah, alright, cool. So when I was younger, very simple. I'm a very simple guy. When I was younger, I liked playing drums and I liked the colour red, right? Cool. So I was watching the Prem and I saw there were teams that were red. This is very, very simple, very basic. I saw United, I saw Charlton at the time, Charlton, my area team.
Okay.
There was, what's it called? Liverpool and United.
Okay.
I watched them and I was like, I like what Fergie's doing. And I liked his story. I just liked him, innit?
Hang on.
I like Fergie, bro.
So at the age of 7,
No,
you're
no,
standing
no.
there in front of your TV like, yeah, I like what Fergie's doing with his team.
I like
your mentality.
In
Paris.
Paris.
And the aptitude of this team, right?
No, you know what it was, yeah?
I don't know if he's that correctly, but
Like, it was like Van Nistelrooy, I liked him, and then obviously he went off to Madrid. I liked David Beckham, and then as like I was then becoming obviously a bit older, and you had to kind of argue for your team.
Yeah.
Really, Street Tracker Shop.
Who? Oh, Rainy Street Striker.
And I said, yeah, this is my guy.
That is cold. That is
This
cold.
is my guy.
So there was an episode with always a barge or like a canal boat for some reason.
Bro,
Yeah, and you have to kick it inside the skip.
Bro.
You have to take a touch from the top of the banner boat.
bro,
Kick it inside.
he's ridiculous.
It's cold.
There was
Ridiculous.
to bring it back to this, there was an episode where he was wearing dunks. I can't remember what episode.
Yeah, he was.
I
I
can't
think he was
remember.
on SBs.
Were they SBs?
I think they were SBs. I don't remember what ones though.
It was like a black and red.
I remember somebody
don't know if
dropping
I
the
can
picture.
find- Yeah, you might be able to find it.
I
But
think they were SBs.
if football had a big of a sneaker culture as basketball,
That
did,
shoe would have gone up.
yo,
Like,
What's
straight
up?
for this guy.
I didn't.
No, I can't. Okay, well that's very.
I think it was that. They were like black, white, and red, but they weren't like
It
a.
wasn't that.
I can't even explain
Nah,
it.
man had the T90s.
CT90s, yeah.
Oh, we'll find it. Oh!
Yeah, those ones.
Oh, I know this. That was in a film, wasn't it? Oh.
I don't know what dunk it is.
Yeah,
it might
that's
have just been any old dunk, but it's just
I'll
for
find
the.
Which where it was.
I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't worry. I'll find it and put it in.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
calm. Because you see when like you see certain shoes like that, and you look back on it in hindsight, you're like, why was man wearing that?
Yeah.
Of all shoes,
Yeah.
like I know you lot stripped back then. You guys were wearing like smart shoes to the
Yeah.
club and that. Maybe you will back out like a little designer piece, but trainers weren't really.
But like, you know what? Like, I've got this stupid thing in my head where it's like, I look at these shoes and I'm like, man, what was I doing at that time?
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't I just buy Jedi's when they came out? And then again, I was 4, so I do that all the time. Where it's just like, man, I wish I just bought a Paris in like 2002.
Yeah.
But then I was 2 years old.
Stussy Doug.
Yeah, exactly. I should have bought a Stussy, or I should have bought a Wacko when I was 7. Like,
How did he know?
exactly. But it's all hindsight. Like, I
If
don't
you
know why I
somehow bought a thing when you were 7, you wouldn't even have it in your size right now. It would just be there.
Exactly.
And you just say you owned it.
But also, doesn't matter.
Also, Moses is buying baby shoes.
Oh, I'm buying baby shoes. I want an announcement actually.
So
What?
So Moses walking past my store, innit? Like earlier in the week, innit? I see him carrying the box and like, and he's like, because at the time I was serving no customers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, look out! Like, look out! So Moses brings the box. He opens the box, and this baby, I'm on year 12. I'm like,
But why?
It's cold. Huh? Okay.
why not?
Whew. I mean, now's probably a good time to say it. But so basically, in my house, I'm gonna build like a clock, and the clock is just gonna have like
1 to 12.
Yeah, 1 to 12.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do you know what he
Yeah, makes sense.
The way he sat forward, as if he was about to announce
An announcement. Hey,
a bouncing baby boy.
hey, man.
Yeah.
But talking about, I remember your 12s, yeah. DPD, I'm coming for your neck.
Oh,
No
he's
way,
having
he's
dropped.
not done.
Oh my days. I got swiped.
Oh.
My swiper.
Swipe and nose swiping.
Wow.
Damn, sucked my shoes. So
Wow.
we went to the kick game event.
Yeah.
And I ordered my sister some Amala. Birthday's coming up. She's
Say I'm a million 4 times.
huh? Amala.
Oh.
You're so dumb.
Carry on. My bad.
Such a tongue twister.
Don't mess with the guy that has time.
Yeah. It just reveals my list.
Now you have to make it that serious, man. Alright.
I think.
Thank you, bro.
The guy on time is not unsatisfied.
Yeah, like, God damn. I have fun with these guys.
Hey, man.
Cool,
But yeah,
buddy.
so they said my mum was at home. Yeah, I told her, "Mum, be at home innit, because these shoes are coming,
Yeah.
and I need them to be picked up." Cool. She said they said they're gonna drop it before 5. Yeah, 5:30 comes. She's like, "Oh yeah, your shoes don't come, so I'm going." Alright, cool. Checked on my phone. They delivered it to my neighbour. My door number's in the 200s. Yeah,
I like that.
it's in the 200. Yeah.
Right.
They delivered it to 68. My neighbour, 68.
And it's not even like opposite.
Bro, it's at the
Up the road.
I'm there. They're there. Cool.
Chai.
Wait.
So I go to 68,
Yeah.
I see the picture, I look at 68. It's not 68, bro. It's not 68. First of all, no, it's tiled, innit?
Yeah.
In the picture. 68 is all stones. I say, yeah.
Oh, they rubbed you out.
But like, you know, the crazy thing that Nike needs to stop doing is on the box, it has the style code and the size.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Next time you get one,
You'll see
it will
on the
say
actual label.
what the shoe is and the size.
Luckily, I'm cool with my DPD driver. He knows me. He chats to my dad. So he will never bump me.
Nah, see.
But this one here, he had an agenda for you, brother.
Nah, for real.
He had something.
What size were they again?
2?
2, yeah, size 2. Imagine, my Royal Mail driver, Carl, we talk all the time because back when I was always winning off on confirmed, he'd always be dropping the same shit. Like, oh yeah, Yeezys again. Yeah, of course, man. But this DPD driver, he got a little brat. Might do another order and just catch him. I hope someone slide tackles you on your way to the train station.
That's crazy. Man said 250.
Slide tackle.
Out for the season.
I wanted to go back onto what Ryan said because he mentioned a shoe. He mentioned a Paris Dunk.
Yes.
An SB Paris Dunk.
Important shoe.
That's.
I would say you guys went famous for. I don't know if you want to call it famous or what, but you went famous
platinum.
for. Yeah, triple platinum.
Yeah. I went mid famous. He went suburbs famous.
Suburban.
Was it?
What you
No,
saw
I
this
live in suburbs. I live in Chingford, bro. Yeah.
Triple is north, isn't it?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay.
I mean, imagine there's no northeast, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's how.
That's just M25.
Man said there's no northeast. Do you know how compasses work?
I know. I'm talking about northeast London. There's no such thing as northeast. It's just M25.
It's just northeast. It's just in the middle of nowhere.
And is there southwest London?
Yeah.
There actually is.
There's an SW postcode.
Yeah. That's crazy.
There's no NE postcode.
Oh no, I know that.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. But like, you can still go.
Gee,
north.
please.
I know where.
I don't think you do.
No, I know where it is.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we digress.
Anyway, what are we talking about? Let's get up on topic.
Yeah. Sorry, you're doing it.
No, the Paris Dunk. How I don't even know if I want to ask how did you get it, but in terms of like
Acquiring it.
yeah, acquiring it, is there a specific clientele that you speak to about certain shoes, if that makes sense?
On that pair, that was totally random.
Okay.
Someone just came in looking to get cashed out.
Mad.
Oh, is it?
Cashed out.
Yeah, so we did numerous legit checks on the shoe.
Yeah.
We got like 7 different opinions. We had to be very sure.
Yeah,
We
obviously.
got like different opinions from so many people to make check the shoe to make sure it was real.
Yeah. I went for lunch and then I came back and they had a Paris.
Yeah.
It was so random.
And then
That's the type of shoe you close the store down for.
yeah, and then obviously we did the deal. And then a few months later, luckily we had an end user came in and bought it basically.
Yeah.
And
So-
he's a great customer.
So how do you? Obviously, I know that if you haven't seen around TikTok, I've spoken about it before. You do sell shoes of a higher price tag. How do you
Well, I guess it's not me, it's the shop.
Yeah, but
But I've kind of created a narrative out of
That you're
it.
the vehicle.
Yeah, that's all I've done.
a vehicle that goes all around the world.
Yeah.
If Ryan was a
Well,
vehicle,
look,
what would he
I
be? A
think-
Porsche?
I'll be a Prius.
I knew he was going to say Prius.
But it was more, a lot of the, obviously, on TikTok it's made to look more glamorous than it actually is, right?
Yeah.
So there have been times when I've been away and then I've done a shoot when I'm out there.
Okay.
So it's kind of, it's like free basically, because I was already there and there was a shoe I was looking for, I managed to network and find it
And then you
I
found
brought it back. There's
Yeah.
only one time I've been, maybe twice, there's 2 occasions where I've been to America to get a shoe and it was because the shoe was at a very good price. I used airline points which I transferred from Amex, so the travel was almost free.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And yeah, then brought it back. Yeah, shout out Amex. Shout
Amex
out
is
Platinum
gonna
Card.
sponsor us.
So yeah, that's kind of how that's worked out basically.
Fair
So it
enough.
kind of it might look better than it actually is. You know?
Everything in
Fair,
life is
fair.
what it seems.
Yeah.
But hey, the figures are nice though. Hey, them thighs be banging.
They're not bad.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. How do you go about authenticating shoes that old?
There are a number of different ways, and we always get we always verify our opinions with
Yeah.
other people, so we're getting 4 or 5 different opinions.
And the people we buy from is quite small.
Yeah, and the people we buy from are always trusted sellers.
And they all know each other. Everyone knows of the pair, so we could buy something, and another person in like the small group might be like, "Oh, you must have bought that from so and so."
Yeah.
I know they had the pair because I sold it to them 2 years ago. And
And what you got to remember is that on a 20-year-old shoe,
Yeah.
the technology that was making fakes back then
Wasn't-
was not what it was today. So with along with the 20-year-old shoe, you've got a 20-year-old box, you've got 20-year-old paper inside it.
And you've got like maybe different users on the way as well who kind of
Yeah.
So you've got you've got all those steps which make it's almost harder to have a fake of those shoes.
Yeah.
And a fake one does stand out.
Yeah.
More
It
so
looks
than
too perfect.
Yeah, it looks
The box
yeah.
is too good. There's
There's no light damage.
Yeah, if we bought a shoe like this and there was no scuffs, I might be very apprehensive. It's no scuffs in the box. I'd be very apprehensive about taking it because I'm like, where is this?
And how's it been so pristine? Like you
Exactly
really
that.
and put it straight into your warehouse and nothing happens to it.
Exactly that.
Because natural wear happens.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And with shoes like this, if I might not see like the guys worn it once or something like, or like tried it on inside, or like the laces aren't done properly, then it's like these are done too perfectly. This is very interesting, you know. So
it's easier than you think.
yeah, it's almost like like the black cats, for example. Have you seen QC on the black cats?
Ridiculous.
On a real pair,
A real pair is
it's bad.
it's quite bad.
It's bad. So then, the actual fake ones have better QC.
Yeah, that's all. That's also the
And
case.
then where they mess up is they put a plastic heel tab on when it's suede, and then it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what did you really expect me to think?
What shoes have you got the worst? Have you seen the worst fakes in?
Oh, the worst? You mean the?
Sorry, the best fakes.
Oh, the best.
I would say the Fragment Jordan 1 Low. Travis.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing to the point where
You don't want to sell it.
we don't really want we
We
won't
won't.
take them because there are so many opinions of people that say it's real, some say it's fake, and
Man,
Yeah. A lot of the shoes, a lot of the pairs you see now, a lot of them are fake.
that's mad.
Yeah. So like, normally when there's like 2 shoes, and if anyone offers me a Black Cat or a Travis Fragment, I normally don't want to take it.
yeah.
Where
That makes sense now.
Yeah. Where like,
Especially when
let's say that they're offering me a Travis Fragment, let's just say for £900.
Right.
I would much rather take 8 pairs of Pandas
Yeah.
Mad.
than that.
Mad.
Or,
mad.
or anything with the US label.
Anything with a US label.
A lot of the fakes are made with US labels.
Yeah.
Obviously, the market is bigger there.
yeah.
So when someone comes in to sell you a shoe, and you already see a US label, you have to think about the logistics of.
Yeah.
How they got it
Yeah, how? I mean, it's not as simple as just shipping it. Like, how have you?
Yeah.
Because you've got the import fees, you've got the crazy shipping prices.
Yeah, why selling things?
It just doesn't. The story doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times the US
And
labels are.
I think also with being in this industry, you also do like here, for example. I mean, maybe not retail stores, but you also really need to know your stuff about shoes.
Yeah.
In a sense of, hey, this shoe. Where did you get this shoe from? Oh, the person says they got it from the US, but that shoe only released in Asia.
Yeah, you
Oh,
also
you got it from the Foot Locker. Oh,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make sense because it was this price. Why are you selling it to me for under retail? Because
Yeah,
this is the price of
yeah,
retail for in this region. And then you kind of see their whole story fall apart in a way. But that's only something you
My friend got it for me.
Yeah, they're always,
Yeah. Oh, that's
like,
always the one. Yeah.
no, we always get that. My friend bought it for me. Let's go. Friends aren't that
Where's
generous.
the receipt?
Yeah,
Where's the
but
receipt?
friends aren't that generous to buy you a whole black cat.
Yeah.
You know, £700-800. You know, and also they're expensive for us to put in the shop as well. So it's we almost look like dickheads in a way when we're selling a £1,000, 1.2, black cat.
Yeah.
But we are buying them for like 700-800.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's kind of annoying. And also, as I said before, you've got a much better profit margin from just buying a Panda or just a regular Dunk, to where you'd rather have that in here. I mean, it looks good having the black cat,
Yeah.
but we would rather maybe just for money's sake, it's easier to just have a pair of Jordan 4s.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know, just
So Ryan, what was your first shoe that got you into kind of the sneakers and the whole kind of change?
So my best friend at the time in the year 99 or 2000,
Wow.
he went to Florida with his family to Disneyland,
Right.
and he came back with a Nike TN, an Air Max Plus.
Yeah.
And at that point, they were exclusive to Foot Locker. You could only get TNs in Foot Locker, right? And also at that point, there were a lot of pairs that were region exclusive.
Yeah.
So American TNs wouldn't release over here. Anyway, he came back with a blue pair with gold. I don't know what they're called, accents. Yeah, the gold piping things, and they was a bit graduated, and it was the Olympic pair. They were given to the Olympic team.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, I've got to have a pair of TNs. And then luckily, I think it was it might have been a couple of years afterwards, or it might have even been around then, I can't remember the year, I managed to get my own pair of TNs, and it was for the Olympic running team, or it was for the USA Olympic team, and it was black with gold and white with gold. Okay. I think the women's team got the white with gold and the men's team got the black with gold. So they were black with gold accents and piping, and with like little speckly gold bits on them. I bought one of those in Foot Locker, Oxford Street. That was the only shop that sold it in the UK. And then I later saw on eBay or something a pair sold for like £1,500.
Oh wow!
My pair had been worn because I'd been wearing it. Yeah. So I then sold my worn pair for £500. So I was 15 or 16. I didn't know there was a thing about selling a sneaker for more than you bought it for. And then from then I collected TNs and runners. Right. I was never really into Jordans, Dunks. That was never really me.
Are you still not into it,
or? I mean, I don't even know if I like into any shoes.
Not so much.
Yeah, I can appreciate and look at all shoes and find some beauty in them. Yeah. But like I don't really wear them. Okay. But yeah, I was a very big TN collector.
So you'd more of an Air Max head?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. At one point I had like 350 pairs of TNs.
Mad move. They made that. Wait. Oh, how much of a period?
From 2000 to.
What's that for you?
Oh, I threw them all away.
Okay.
Because before, like at this point, there was no social media, so you had no method to document your pairs. So when I moved out of my parents' home and I had all these shoes, I was like, I'll just give them to charity.
Fairs, man.
So, because I couldn't take them with me, there was no room. Yeah. So I just gave. There was hundreds of pairs. Because then obviously that collecting. I then went into the Pradas. I was wearing Prada cups. Yeah. I had maybe 30 pairs of Prada cups. Yeah, but they were inexpensive then. I don't know how much they are now.
I think they've increased a little bit in price, but it's just down to inflation, isn't it? Yeah.
Back then they were in the hundreds. They were like £200 or so.
Okay.
So I had hundreds of pairs of those. Well, not hundreds of pairs. I had like tens of pairs of those. I had hundreds of pairs of TNs. So yeah, that was what got me into. That was what got me into shoes.
Yeah. Is there a specific pair or?
I don't know if there was a specific pair.
Because I would say, I've said Thunder Falls, but yeah.
Oh, I love that shit. Yeah.
Can't wait for it to win his color back, but all there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my 2012 pairs.
Pick up his pair and 2012 pair where he picks it up from. Yeah. Or come straight to the store from sneakers up.
Whoa, relax. No, but I genuinely do love that pair. I think one of my earlier memories was wanting, I didn't get the Green Glow Jordan 4s.
Oh, what a bad B shoe.
That was a bad B shoe. I love that shoe so much that I
similar time to Fear Pack.
Yes, same year, 2014. Yeah, so I actually painted my walls the same colour as the Green Glow. So one wall was grey, the other side was like a teal.
Yeah, that's good.
And I only changed it like during lockdown. I can't even. I can't even.
I hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was one of the shoes, one of my early memories of sneakers. Because, like, the thing is, when I was a kid, like, my parents didn't really buy me shoes. No. It wasn't really a thing. Like, for the longest time. Yeah, I mean, brand new shoes. I never really got brand new shoes. We would mostly go to, like, a car boot or something like that and go get shoes like that. So, even only recent, I still wince at buying brand new shoes. I can't even lie. Still to this day.
That's interesting.
Where in a lot of cases, I'd rather just buy a pre-owned one because I can just wear it straight out the box. I don't even feel a type of way about what am I going to wear, when am I going to MBS it and stuff like that. So I think that's why I'm almost at the point of where I am now, where it's like I'm buying shoes for 13-year-old me, 14-year-old me. Yeah. Whereas like my parents invite me, so I'm going to go back and go buy those pairs. You know, with my own money. So I don't want you guys spending money on me. So like now I get upset when my parents spend money
That must be nice.
No, like genuinely, because they never used to do that. Really, I mean, guys, I still love you. But like, they never really used to do that, and fair enough. Like, I remember for Christmas, I asked them, like, the Christmas just went. They wanted to know what I wanted for Christmas. I said, I just want this £180 TV. That was it. And then they went out and spent £350 on the TV. It's almost like they're making up for lost time, you know. And I said, guys,
I just wanted that.
Yeah. So we went back and returned it, and so I can go get that, you know, because I still feel weird spending that. Because also ethnic parents don't really spend.
Yeah.
You can say it. You can say it. Don't sugarcoat over it.
They don't like. Yeah.
Babe.
Yeah.
They don't spend money like that, and fair enough, you know. Fair enough.
Humble.
No, I'm just very yeah, so it was so that's kind of me.
So people come into the store and you'll see what size fit are you?
I'm a 9 to 10 to 8.
Why do people do this? Like
No,
certain
no,
sizes.
That's your sneakerhead limit.
Yeah.
You know this, man.
How much do you want the shoe?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Are you gonna make it work for a half size down or a full size down? You might.
Would you risk it for a chocolate biscuit?
So
My
like,
first pair of fours were a half size smaller than I should have got. Like,
everyone does that.
I still.
Yeah. My first pair of fours were size 9 and I'm 8.5. Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's better to go up and down.
Because also with the fours, it's got the elastic on the inside, so you can get away
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, but if my foot was slamming, it was royalty fours. Oh.
No, I'm
got
scared
them,
of guys that wear royalty fours.
Do you know what it is? I got them because I couldn't get Thunders at the time. Obviously, I didn't know.
Like
Thunders were 2012.
Thunders were 2012. Yeah.
2012.
Yeah, royalties I think were 2015. Oh no, 2016. Yeah.
Nike, just a quick question. Just a quick question. Green gloves, please. Bring back.
Bring back
Bring back.
Bring back packs.
Bring back packs.
Yeah.
I would like packs.
This is my controversial take.
Go on.
I kind of like the fact that certain shoes are unattainable.
I agree.
I kind of like that. Like if Nike brought back the dunk, like this.
That's the one.
I don't really think I would like it. Yeah, I like the fact that there's something to reach up to. That's like, I can't get it.
Yeah.
It's up there, and I can kind of strive to it. But now, I don't want them to start bringing things down. It's like, hey, here you go, guys, you can have
The reimagined vibes.
A reimagined vibes, kind of. You know? Yeah.
I was planning to do a new one.
A new
Like,
one.
put bits of the Strange Love on it.
Oh,
Oh, it's
yeah.
like a kind of like 20
2.0,
edition.
like wherever this finished, take stock.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, that'd be wavy.
That'd be
All my
really
days.
cool.
Imagine like what's that
Stuff on like the Doom.
what's the dunk that's like Travis Scott, but it's not Travis Scott.
Oh, the community gardens.
A bit of community garden, a bit of the plum
I don't
dunk.
know if Community Garden is
not
qualifies
really
or not.
Oh,
yeah.
it's not SB.
I don't think it is.
No, it's
Oh,
not
are we talking about
SB.
SPs? It's not an SP.
It's not.
I
It's not.
don't
But
know
they
if
put the
it's good
Travis
enough
on
to
there
qualify.
with the laces and
True.
stuff like that. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
You know, imagine a Strange Love with a power, with a you know, with a lot of the pairs on a lobster.
Grateful Dead, Lobster.
Oh my gosh, with a Sean Cliver
A
soul.
Grateful Dead tick.
I might source one up on Photoshop. I can't lie.
Oh,
Then what's that recent that dropped?
that just reminds me. Sorry, random. What's happening with that competition?
Oh yeah, that got
Oh shit, you didn't get that shit?
Nah, so they apparently they messed up in production, and so they said I can't get it.
Oh man.
Right.
Sorry, I just thought that.
I know, I really wanted it as well.
I could have sworn they were at a point when they posted it to you.
No, they posted on it. They posted it on Instagram, but I asked them like, hey guys, I don't really mind if it's a bit messed up, like it's cool. And they said, which I completely understand, is they don't really want like bad or unfinished work out there,
Yeah.
Right.
which is completely fair.
The reimagined freeze and the cement free.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
No, this wasn't.
This wasn't Nike.
This wasn't Nike.
Oh yeah.
This is like
okay,
a company.
fair enough.
Yeah. And they're not affiliated anyway.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it was a great competition. Great, yeah. I
Yeah.
love that. Shout out Reselling. Shout out Nike as well. Yeah.
Man. Well, guys,
Yeah.
it has been an amazing episode. Thank you guys for joining us on the Stockroom.
Oh, before we wrap up, sorry.
Go on. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Before we wrap up,
My
this is important. Alright, guys. So
This is our initiation.
yeah, you guys are now going to join the Stockroom lump.
Oh, nice. I like this.
So we've got a size 17 shoe, right?
Volume size.
My size.
As you can see, it's quite Yeah.
Oh.
And what we are doing is collecting people's signatures
Amazing.
on the shoe as like a kind of memento to the stockroom.
Okay.
Obviously, when we fill out one crep, we'll start the other and then move on and just
Nice. I
have a
like
collection.
this.
So,
Sure.
guys, go ahead and sign the crep wherever you would like to sign it.
I like the sushi though.
I've always said the toe box is the biggest. Like, look at me.
But at the same time, the swoosh is the swoosh. Like when you hold the crep up with the left hand, because Nike's imitate the tip.
You got wrist line.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hear it. Alright, so Moses, that was it.
Fair enough.
Yin and yang, I hear it.
This
I
like this
yeah.
kind of.
Yin and yang, say that.
That's a bad word.
Ooh.
Moses
Mine's
really
writing-
said.
Mine's writing in the size, 72 font.
What if you're allowed
Is
to
that
legally
an O?
take up that much room?
Hey.
Let's just take up the whole shoe.
Is
You
it-
guys are gonna have to get another Air Force.
We got another 17. We could score 17.
What the second one here?
Hey, Nike, if you want to sponsor us in verse 3 17s just because you don't need them,
Yeah.
we're here.
Why?
This is actually a bad idea. I think we might do this in the store.
Hey, we stole that idea from you, might as well, innit? We did. The styling video.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
my concept.
I'm gonna have to just.
We even brushed past it. Your YouTube.
Oh yeah.
We need to.
We spoke about this, but they want. Actually, I
We
think.
want authentic content. And we need
Yeah,
to work out how we do that. And then we're gonna read.
When you say authentic content, what do you mean? Because that was pretty authentic to me. You promoted the store well, in my opinion.
The 99B thing, I think we were. You know when we're filming.
Fairs, man.
What?
Let
Let me see. Fair enough.
We were filming.
Do you want to do one more than London Sneak Club on like the first?
Shout out some please.
No.
No, I think you've got.
No, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Hold on, I can put a little LSC here,
Yeah.
and then Moses can maybe.
Embellish it.
Yeah, we got a gang sign.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Scaring customers.
You like, be careful what you do. 'cause
Keeping
you
the
can-
rent price down a little bit.
Yeah, I get like the resellers to like, how you don't forget.
Maybe put like a little LSC in there or
Yeah.
something.
Cool.
Yeah, go on. You were saying, Ryan?
What I can't remember what I was saying.
Snoop, your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think the 99 we were filming the wrong part of the activity.
Right.
Whereas there was so much more in the background going on, and we weren't capturing that well. So I don't know. We do want to relaunch YouTube, but we just need to figure out the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in terms of new ideas, in terms of different ideas, or the same idea, just a different way?
I don't think it'll be 99p. I think it'll be in-store footage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had other people kind of, judging it. I mean, it was cool, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was great for what it was, and I'm happy I did it. The store got loads of notoriety from it.
Oh,
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, I got loads. Like, I was getting stopped out in Brighton, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
From
you
like-
guys. What was it just one?
We did
It
one
was
in
a
Brighton.
random
Yeah.
stuff in Brighton.
But like,
yeah.
I did it like before we went to Brighton,
That's
where
crazy.
like people would be like, yo, you work in that store? There's a night out there. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
cool.
actually-
Like, also, I'm not famous enough to be taking photos of.
Oh, people.
Bro.
Oh.
Pictures.
Most gets that quite a lot.
No, I can't lie though. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't think there's ever a level of fame that requires you to get pictures taken of you. But I feel like it's really nice when people appreciate.
Yeah.
No, I got it. Got it.
Well,
We'll discuss this on the podcast.
it's
Let's see
nice.
who makes it next week. Yeah.
It's nice when people appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
To the point where like, I wanna ice it with a picture.
But,
But maybe you don't want a picture.
Wait, Ryan, your face isn't anyway.
Yeah.
Your face isn't anyway, is it?
it's just about here.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, anytime I come in, I always see Moses.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see
Ryan,
him.
no, I see Ryan all the time, but Ryan will sit there, just like tapping on his phone. Look up, look if there's any customers,
The man's TikToking, bro.
and he's just like,
Probably TikTok.
it's what is it? A silent investor type.
Woo!
That's what he's doing. And
Ryan
Moses
is-
is the
Ryan is
great
a-
philanthropist. Like every day, yeah, me.
Ryan is a hedge fund.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for signing that shoe.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, to be honest.
Honestly, it's been great.
So it's again.
Yeah, hopefully
Hopefully,
sooner or later
hopefully.
we can tap in with you guys, because there's a lot more to speak about that we haven't been able to speak
Yeah,
about.
and
we're
more
like-
specific topics.
Yeah.
I
If you guys don't have any guests lined up, please, I'd love to jump on.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
We'll give you a call.
Yeah.
Moses,
Yeah.
we're
Bro, it's not the vaccine one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
go on.
on.
Ryan's family man, so you can only get him certain times a week. But
Yeah,
Ryan, bro, we'll love to have you on again, man, definitely. And yeah, guys, it's been a great episode, and we hope. I love clapping, man. It's just a very. But no, it's been a really insightful episode, and we hope you guys have learned a bit more about the faces and the individuals behind the Sneaker Club. And yeah, man, of course, you'll be seeing us regularly on your screens. So make sure you like and subscribe as per usual. That way, guys, share the videos. We're doing so much for you guys. You know we drop content every single day. We drop content every single day for the last 3 weeks. Traction is nuts.
Pretty much.
It's
We're
nuts.
trying.
So guys, you know, just as a give back, just say thank you to us for what we do, and just, you know, just subscribe. You know, like it, leave a little comment, let us know what you think. If you don't agree with Moses' takes, let us know in the comments.
At me. No. At me. Remember,
We'll get it sent
I've
over.
got time.
Moses will be there typing away.
Yeah. I'll reply to you before you even left the comment. Yeah.
Anyone who's got hate for him.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking, guys. Leave the hate out of it.
No, leave the hate, and if you get 99 likes on your hate, you get a free shoe. On
What?
This is
On you, Fez.
On me.
On
Fez. Amex.
yeah.
Fez.
Shout out to sponsors Amex.
Hey, but man, guys, it's been lit. Thank you, and see you next time, guys.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Appreciate you.
Peace and love.